Hello YouTube! Anime Hound here with my entry into Intch95's Christmas contest, or holiday contest for you politically correct types. I could honestly care less. Anywho, some people might have recognized this from a card that I use just for, a deck that I use just for fun. However, this deck does work, and I actually might start using it competitively because I had come across another guy who was using a deck very similar to this, minus a certain aspect. But it ran rather well, surprisingly. I have two proxies in here, and I'll get to them, so let's just get it going. Start off with two junk synchrons, because this has amazing synergy with the frogs. That's right, I run 3 Substitute, 3 Dupe Frog, 1 Penguin Soldier, 3 Submarine Frogs, 1 of my win conditions, 3 Unifrogs, next part of the win conditions. These are my proxies. 2 swap frogs. The 2 swap frogs, I'll have their description on the side. I'll tell you exactly what they do. They have multiple effects, but again, they're a source of recursion and searching. 2 flip-flop frogs for bouncing, along with the Penguin Soldier, and 1 Treeborn Frog. Now, Treeborn Frog is a big help when it comes to feeding for Substitute's effect. To get out another frog, it goes back to the graveyard, bring it back, much in the same way that you would use for a Monarch. Scapegoat, the spells, again, fodder for Substitute. 2 Salvage, get my water types back. Wetlands, my primary win condition. I need this card out in order for my frogs to be beastly. That's why Unifrog and Substitute are the next parts of the win condition. Substitute's piercing, Submarine Frog's piercing ability, 2400 beater, and Unifrog's direct attack 1600 with built-in magic and trap removal. Pot of Avarice to help go along with the recursion, because this deck also does not have a lot of draw power. Magic and trap removal. I don't run heavy in here because I don't want to kill off my field cards. Rain control, lightning vortex, level limit area B, and an enemy controller. Sacrifice another frog, take control of one of their monsters, and sack them off a Substitute. I've made so many people angry with that, it's ridiculous. It's actually quite funny. Next, go for the traps. 1 Gravity Bind. Great stall tactic, runs really well with level limit. 2 Froggy Force Fields. Froggy's very own Mirror Force. 3 Reckless Greeds, again because there's little or no draw power. And the Scrap Iron Scarecrow, just because it sits and it's great protection, honestly. And very simple extra deck, 1 D3S Frog, because I have the ability to poly with the Dupe Frog if they're out on the field. And 3 Junk Warriors. So, again, primary win condition being having Wetlands out and basically pushing through with Submarine Frog and Unifrog, because honestly the direct attacking ability and the piercing ability just make things that much better. It's just this deck can sometimes be incredibly fast, sometimes not, but it is enough to hold certain meta decks to a standstill. Like I said, a friend of mine ran it, and it ran really well. We went head to head, and the duel took forever to finish. So, that's about it. So, holiday frogs, fear the froggies, and the junk synchron. Woo! Alright, Anime Hound, out. Hope I win.